The impact of stories on popular culture. Introduction. Pulp stories, characterized by their sensationalism, fast-paced plots, and larger-than-life characters, emerged in the early 20th century as a significant literary genre, originating from inexpensive magazines printed on cheap paper, hence the term pulp. These stories captivate readers with their thrilling narratives and imaginative worlds, from the greatest reaches of detective noir to the fantastical realms of science fiction and fantasy. Pulp stories have left an indelible mark on popular culture. This article explores the influence of pulp narratives on various aspects of contemporary society, including literature, film, comics, and beyond. The birth of pulp fiction. The pulp fiction genre gained momentum in the 1890s, with magazines like The Black Mask and Weird Tales paving the way for a new breed of storytelling. Writers such as Dashiell Hammett, Raymond Chandler, H.P. Lovecraft, and Edgar Rice Burroughs became household names, creating unforgettable characters and settings. The affordability and accessibility of pulp magazines democratized literature, allowing diverse voices and stories to flourish. This era laid the groundwork for modern genres, including crime, horror, fantasy, and science fiction. Pulp stories in literature. The influence of pulp fiction can be seen in the evolution of modern literature. Many contemporary authors drew inspiration from the tropes and themes established by pulp writers. The hard-boiled detective archetype, for example, continues to thrive in modern crime novels and films, with characters echoing the grit and moral ambiguity of their pulp predecessors. Additionally, the blending of genres such as horror and science fiction can be traced back to pulp magazines, which often feature cross-genre stories that appeal to a broad audience. The cinematic legacy. Film has been significantly shaped by pulp narratives. The mid-20th century saw a surge in film noir, a genre heavily influenced by pulp detective stories. Classic films like The Maltese Falcon and Double Indemnity embodied the dark, cynical tone of pulp fiction, showcasing morally ambiguous characters and intricate plots. Moreover, the rise of superhero films can be linked to the early comic book adaptations of Shadow and Doc Savage, who laid the groundwork for the modern superhero archetype. As cinema evolved, directors like Quentin Tarantino and the Coen brothers incorporated elements of pulp storytelling into their films, emphasizing non-linear narratives, vivid characters, and dark humor. Movies such as Pulp Fiction from 1994 not only pay homage to the genre but also demonstrate its lasting relevance in contemporary storytelling. Comics and graphic novels. Pulp stories had also significantly influenced the comic book industry. The early 20th century saw the emergence of comic strips and comic books that drew heavily from pulp fiction themes. Characters like Batman and Wonder Woman were inspired by the heroic figures of pulp magazines, embodying the same sense of adventure and morality. The graphic novel medium has since expanded, with creators like Frank Miller and Alan Moore pushing the boundaries of storytelling, often incorporating the stylistic elements and narrative techniques of pulp fiction. Video games and pulp culture. The impact of pulp stories extends into the realm of video games, where narrative-driven experiences often draw from pulp themes. Games like Bioshock and Max Payne often reflect the gritty aesthetics and complex characters reminiscent of pulp fiction. The rise of adventure games and interactive storytelling has allowed players to immerse themselves in narratives that echo the excitement and unpredictability of pulp stories. Moreover, the pulp culture has permeated various aspects of modern life, from fashion to music. Retro aesthetics inspired by pulp art had made a resurgence, influencing everything from album covers to streetwear. The enduring popularity of conventions and fan culture surrounding pulp-inspired media underscores its lasting impact on contemporary society. Conclusion: the influence of pulp stories on popular culture is undeniable. From literature and film to comics and video games, the themes, characters, and narratives first popularized in magazines continue to resonate with audiences today. As a testament to their enduring appeal, pulp stories have not only shaped modern genres but also have contributed to the rich tapestry of contemporary storytelling. The legacy of Pulp Fiction serves as a reminder of the power of imagination and the universal appeal of thrilling narratives, ensuring that these stories will continue to captivate and inspire future generations. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Noir, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Noir today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.